MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Cleveland Indians and the Texas Rangers. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Chichi Gonzalez, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, take a look at that whip. Around 1.3, which is pretty much league average. So he's been very serviceable all year long.
Francisco Lindor will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
To first, Hosmer has it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. With that, here's a look at Terry Francona's Tribe starting 9. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
I think you really have to focus on what the pitcher's going to give you. If he's going to pitch you away, you got to go the other way. That way you can string together a few hits to put up some crooked numbers in this game.
Michael Brantley will stand in for the first time now, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
And he's right up there among the RBI leaders, too, so he's dangerous with runners on base.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a good take here as he misses for a ball, and it's 2-1 now to the Cleveland left fielder. Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Casilla racing back. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. A solo shot here to left. 29 home runs for him on the year as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
And this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Number 8 will stand in as the watch is in full effect now as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown.
Yeah, he has put together a tremendous season, and he's got a bunch of RBIs in his last 10 games as well.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are 2 gone now. And with that, let's take a look at how the Rangers will align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, out there at first base, Eric Hosmer. He won the 2015 Gold Glove Award, but he's not known just for it being a great defensive player. Runs the bases well, swings the bat, just comes out and grinds every single game. We'll see what he does in this one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 2-1. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matt, Clyde has a bit of a reputation for rewarding pitchers that pound the bottom of the zone. Calls the game well, but we might see some strike calls below the zone that hitters aren't going to be too happy with.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
And that's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Indians are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first here in Arlington. It's now 1-0 Cleveland. Trevor Bauer is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Cleveland. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's having a real solid year so far. You can see 15 wins on the season. Looking to add to that total right here.
Lorenzo Cain will stride in now. Back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2. Eric, we take a look at the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
And the even better news for them is that they've got their ace going here tonight. So you have to figure that all signs are pointing toward another victory here.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now time now to look at Jeff Bannister's Rangers lineup card in this one. What's the key for them tonight, Steve?
Well, they're already down by 1 after the top of the first, so you've got to get yourself right back into this ball game. Punch back a little bit and see if you can get your crowd back in.
Charlie Blackmon will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday.
Well, it seems like it's going from bad to worse. He had a bad day yesterday, and he's hitting under 200 in his last 10.
Bauer gets the sign. Here's the 3-2. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Number 8 backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Now that we have a chance, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, Matty, Michael Brantley has the range of a center fielder and is one of the most reliable options in the outfield across the league. Remember, he broke Rocky Calavito's franchise record for consecutive games without an error for the Indians back in 2013 when he pushed his streak to 264 games.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They still trail 1-0. Yan Gomes will stand in now. He homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Oh, you talk about being comfortable at the plate. That's the way he's feeling it right now. 9 straight games with that base hit now.
Carlos Santana will dig in here, and he'll do so with the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
Well, you know he's got a good batting average on the season, and part of the reason is because he's hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
Nobody out, runner on first. Outside, 2-1. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Parker has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Batting 7th, center fielder number 35, Abraham Almonte.
Abraham Almonte will take his first cuts here as we run the numbers to see his splits between July and August. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. A bare hand for 1. On to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Joey Gallo will stride forth to take his first cuts now. And he's a long ball threat, of course, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
Well, and that's exactly what you want from your corner infielders. You got to love having those big boys down the lines that drive the ball out of the yard.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
I think he finally said to himself, all right, look, you've had your chances to hit that off-speed stuff, but now you're getting the fastball at 94. And that wound up finally doing the trick.
Bauer sets his sights on his way with the 3-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, it's been something of a strikeout fest here to start this game off. Already 4 strikeouts now in the first 5 batters. Now that's going to be a tough pace to keep up.
Stepping in now, Rougned Odor. Hit hard on the ground at third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
And that'll break the string of 5 straight to start the night. They finally get their first base runner here with 2 outs in the second. Good to at least get something on this guy before he really settles into a groove out there.
Marcos Casilla set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. A runner on first with 2 away. And that misses. 2-1. Two and 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. And now the runners will get a head start here with 2 away. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Angel Ojeda will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Set to deal on 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 9th.
That's a nice backhanded play there at second. You'd like to be able to get in front of this ball if you can, but here he does a nice job of looking it into the glove, and then he makes the throw to first for the out.
Giovanni Urshela will get his first opportunity now. He's got to be feeling pretty good about things recently as you see his numbers over the course of the past 10 ball games. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Odor has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now, these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Francisco Lindor will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. Jose Reyes will stand in, and as you can see, he's had troubles here in his own ballpark. He's much better away from home. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Hit in the air to center field. Almonte over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season.
Yeah, Matt, he's been rock steady. Currently second in the junior circuit in that department. So it goes without saying, these guys look forward to every start he makes. More often than not, he's going to put them in a position to get a W. He's doing that again so far in this one.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Santana will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for route number 2.
Oh, and when you're ahead in the count, this is all about bailing a pitcher out and doing him a favor. He'll take the pop up there. That's a gift.
Lorenzo Cain will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
He set him down on a nasty changeup, too, so we'll see if they go that route again if they get him to a 2-strike count.
Santana is there for it. And the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. It remains 1-0. Michael Brantley is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Gallo ranges to his right. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Into the box, number 8. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Gallo. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
You almost get the sense here that he wants to stay away from throwing the fastball. Almost like he doesn't want to get burned.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Indians on top, 1-0. Charlie Blackmon is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
1-2.
Just overmatched him there.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And these two teams right back at it tomorrow night. We'll have coverage of Game 2 of the series in high definition on the show as you get a look there at the two starters scheduled to oppose one another. Eric Hosmer is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the one-out double. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the final month of the season.
Yeah, they've been counting on him to deliver extra base hits all season long. He's done it again here.
Bauer pauses. Here's the 0-2. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a good take there with 2 strikes. That wasn't an easy one to lay off on.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Well, right now he is just carving them up. Dare I say, like a Thanksgiving turkey? That's 7 strikeouts already, and he's made it look easy so far.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
That's down low. It's ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Full count. Here it comes. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We'll return to Texas in just a moment. Yan Gomes heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning.
Up next for Cleveland, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Stepping in, Carlos Santana. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Nope.
And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. High in the air into shallow left center. Casilla comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Center fielder number 35, Abraham Almonte.
At the plate, Abraham Almonte, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
You know, and this is his power side from the left side. He's got quite a bit more pop in that bat hitting left-handed.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away. Angel Ojeda stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1 and 2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2 and 2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. So now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer running in.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Giovanni Urshela is on deck. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
You can see the pitching coach heading for the mound, and this is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him a chance to compose himself. He's been great so far, so there's no reason to think that he can't work out of this.
Striding into the box, Giovanni Urshela. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
And now, you know, you've got the bases loaded. You can't let this guy off the hook. This has been your best chance so far. You've got to at least get something out of it.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. High and deep to left center field. Casilla ranging back to the track, to the wall. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Number 26 for him on the season, as the Indians have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
And on the mound, when he got that second out, you had a feeling maybe he's going to work his way out of this. Well, think again. That's a worst outcome possible right there.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Standing in now, Michael Brantley. And this one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1. Boy, and after a relatively strong 4 innings, the waters have been a little choppier for him here in the 5th.
It might be time to send out that SOS.
This is in the air out to right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But it'll come a little late as the Indians put up 4 thanks to the grand slam. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Indians 5 and the Rangers nothing. Marcos Casilla will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Chisenhall on the move. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now, his cushion out there has gone from a 1-run lead to a 5-run lead. So he can afford to go right after these guys, and he did so right there to get that first out of the inning.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Reyes. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
Bauer's ready. 1-2 on its way. And another foul ball. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Into the box now, Frank Lockwood. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Luke Jackson will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
53, Luke Jackson.
Number 8 steps in now. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Cain going back at the track. The wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center. And that is home run number 63 on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots, but if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, then things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
In now, Lonnie Chisenhall. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Cain going back, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap, and he's in there safely. He's got a double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most two-base hits this year.
Well, Matt, the numbers are right there, and they tell the story. The Indians are currently best in the American League in that department. So you can tell they're really a gap-to-gap team. And anytime you can wall up double baggers like they can, you're producing runs. Quite a luxury to have.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Moving under it, Parker looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Up next for Cleveland, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Carlos Santana will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Parker ranging back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Abraham Almonte. He drew a walk his first time up. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Casilla over to his right, and that retires the side. But the Indians add to their lead thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Indians 6 and the Rangers nothing. Lorenzo Cain will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Bauer into his motion. Here's the 2-2. Still 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching. And this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Charlie Blackmon will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Chisenhall is in pursuit, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, his guys got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. And here's a ball hit in the air. Urshela near the bag at third. And that's the 3rd out. Rangers set down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back to Arlington. Seventh inning coming up with the Indians on top, but before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Keone Kela will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Angel Ojeda will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Giovanni Urshela will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Francisco Lindor will stand in again as we take you back to the 5th inning for the big blow. A grand slam that obviously has been their biggest at-bat of the game thus far. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. They lead it 6-0. Leading off the inning, Joey Gallo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Hit hard towards center, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Certainly in this streak, he's had a lot of those opportunities come late in ball games, but he extends it again with another clutch base hit.
Jarrett Parker will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
1-1, here it comes. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. Another one sent foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Rangers go down quickly there. They still find themselves down 6-0. Michael Brantley will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Grounded to short. Reyes scoops it up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Number 8 will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game as this lead swells to 7-0.
Boy, I want you to check out the location of where this pitch is in the strike zone. It's up and it's right down the middle. I mean, maybe you get away with that to a 220 hitting backup catcher, but not to a guy like this.
Into the box, Lonnie Chisenhall. That's lifted the other way out to left. Casilla is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
And you'll see where this pitch is. It's up, but it's up far enough that he can't quite get on top of it. And he winds up lifting a lazy fly ball.
Stepping in now, Yan Gomes. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Swing, strike 2.
That's exactly what you got to do against a good fastball hitter. Keep him guessing and don't let him sit on the hard stuff, even in a fastball count.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Indians strike for 1 on this solo homer. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Indians 7 and the Rangers nothing. Marcos Casilla digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shut out intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they've just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Skied into straightaway right. Chisenhall moving to his left. 2 down.
He just continues to roll right along. He's working on a 3-hit shutout this late in the ballgame.
Frank Lockwood will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full 3-2.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
This is in the air to left, and Brentley will make the catch, and that ends the inning. One left for Texas. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. The Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge with Dallas in the background as we welcome you back to baseball on the show. Davis Silva will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Carlos Santana stands in, trying to change his evil ways here. Hitless in the ballgame so far.
Oh, I see what you did there, Matty. That's nice. No way you just came up with that on your own.
To 2-2 now. High in the air out towards shallow right. Parker has it in his tracks. 1 out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Abraham Almonte will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Angel Ojeda gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to right field. Parker moves over. And that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they're still in control 7-0. Charlie Blackmon will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the 9th as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Chopped to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
The first baseman, number 35.
Eric Hosmer stands in. He got under 1 and popped out his last time up. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. And getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Almonte sprinting after it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Well, this has been a thoroughly dominating performance out there. Kept these guys guessing all game long, and he's just 1 out away now from picking up a well-deserved complete game shutout.
Joey Gallo will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Pulled toward right center field. Chisenhall giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Well, you know, this one may have been decided a long time ago, but don't tell that to this guy. He's going to approach every at-bat like the game's on the line. And he delivers here with a double into the gap.
And here's a swing and a miss, and now the Rangers are down to their final strike here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch one. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home top player of the game honors in this one.
Yeah, he really came through with a dominating pitching performance. You see there, 12 strikeouts, and that doesn't even tell the whole story. That was as good as I've ever seen him pitch.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Indians win this one 7-0. Good night from Arlington.